In a city that never slows down, some people are invisible. Ghosts in plain sight. Among them is Jack Turner, a man who once wore a uniform with pride, but now wears the weight of the world on his shoulders. Jack is a 45-year-old war veteran. 10 years ago, he came home, a hero. Now, he's just another face people look away from. His hands still tremble sometimes. Not from the cold, but from memories he can't erase. Another day. Still, ere. Every day, Jack collects cans from alleys, trades them for a few dollars, and feeds the pigeons behind the old library. It's the only routine he can still control. But what no one knows is that this quiet, broken man still carries the courage that once saved an entire squad. Just a few blocks away, Mayor Holloway is giving a speech about restoring dignity and safety to the city. The same city where men like Jack sleep under bridges. 2 worlds, one city. And soon, fate will collide them in the most unexpected way. Funny. Fire's the only thing that keeps me warm anymore. He doesn't know it yet, but in just a few hours, that same fire will test everything he has left. His courage, his heart, and his faith in humanity. The city wakes up in a hurry. Businessmen with coffee, students with dreams, and Jack Turner, just trying to find breakfast in yesterday's leftovers. Hey. Get out, here, old man. You're scaring customers again. I'm not hurting anyone, just looking for something to eat. You people always say that. Go find a shelter. This ain't your place. Once, soldiers saluted him. Now, people can't even look him in the eye. Jack walks through the park, passing a newspaper stand. The front page headline reads, Asterisk Mayor Holloway launches new campaign to clean up the streets. Asterisk. Jack stops to read it, shaking his head. Clean up. Guess that means people like me. Logs around police officers, patrolling, moving homeless people away from benches, throwing away their blankets. A few officers approach Jack. Sir, you can't stay here. City ordinance says no loitering. I'm not loitering. Just sitting. Well, now you're loitering, asterisk. An asterisk arguing dot. Move along, veteran. The word asterisk, veteran, asterisk, drips with sarcasm. Jack looks down, clutching his duffel bag tighter. Yes, he walks away slowly, eyes filled with a mix of humiliation and disbelief. Jack had faced bullets, bombs, and nights colder than this city's heart. But somehow, this kind of war, the one fought with stares and silence, hurt more. Jack sitting under a bridge as the rain begins to fall. His clothes are soaked. He covers himself with an old army jacket. A young boy, around 8, approaches holding a small umbrella. Hey, mister. Are you okay? Jack looks up, surprised. I'm fine, kid. You should go home. You'll catch a cold. Mom says, I shouldn't talk to strangers. But you look sad. Jack chuckles weakly. Maybe I am. What's your name? Ethan. I live right over there. Points toward a small apartment building. Nice to meet you, Ethan. Now go on, Dad, be a good kid. Ethan nods and runs off. Jack watches him disappear into the building, a faint smile on his face. The first real one in a while. In that small moment, Jack felt Chan like he still mattered, but that feeling wouldn't last long. The next morning, Jack wakes to the sound of angry voices. 2 city workers are throwing away his belongings, his duffel bag, sleeping mat, an old jacket. Hey, what are you doing? That's all I have. City orders. No personal items left under bridges. It's an eyesore. That's my life in there. My dog tags, my photos. Should have thought of that before sleeping here. Jack grabs his bag, but one of the workers shoves him back. He stumbles, hitting the wet concrete. For a moment, his hands tremble again. Not from fear, but anger. I fought for this country. For people like you. The workers pause, awkwardly avoiding his gaze. Yeah, well, Thanks for your service. Now move along. For the first time in years, Jack felt something burn inside him again. Not shame, not sorrow, but a spark of defiance. They can take everything, but they can't take who I was. But fate wasn't he done with Jack Turner yet. Before the sun would set, that spark inside him would become fire, one that could save a life or cost him everything. The smell hit him first, burning rubber, wood, and fear. The old apartment building where Ethan lived was now a tower of fire. Jack drops his duffel bag and starts running. His boots splashed through puddles, his breath visible in the cold air. No, not the kid. Everyone, back up. Stay behind the line. Jack pushes through the crowd. There's a boy in there, Ethan. He's still inside. Sir, we've got it under control. Stay back. You don't understand. No asterisk. That building. The stairs collapse. Easy. You have to go through the back. Sir, please. You're not authorized to be here. Jack looks up. He sees a small figure pressed against a window, coughing, waving weakly. It's Ethan. Ethan, hold on. The firefighters are setting up the hose, but the flames spread faster. Jack clenches his fists. The military training in him screams to act, but the city sees him as nobody. A homeless man, a nuisance. They saw a vagrant yelling at smoke. But inside that man was a soldier who'd once charged through fire for his brothers, and now that instinct came roaring back. Jack runs toward the alley beside the building. A police officer locks him down. Sir, where do you think you're going? Jack, there's a kid up there. I'm going in. Officer, you'll die in there. Let the pros handle it. Jack, then move, because you're too late already. He shoves past, ignoring the officer's shout. He rips off his jacket, wraps it around his arm, and kicks open the back door. Smoke bursts out in a wave of heat. Every breath burned. Every step was a war he'd already fought once before. But Jack didn't stop. Inside, he moves low, covering his mouth with the jacket. The hallways filled with thick smoke, the sound of wood cracking overhead. Jack. Ethan. Can you hear me? A faint cry answers from above. Ethan, help. I'm here. I can't get out. Jack. Hold on, kid. I'm coming. He climbs the stairs. One step snaps under his weight, but he pulls himself up, using the railing. The heat grows unbearable. Flames lick at the walls. He had no helmet, no mask, just a memory of men he couldn't save once before. He wouldn't let that happen again. Jack reaches the second floor and spots Ethan behind a collapsed door frame. He rips at the burning wood, his hands blistering. Ethan. It's too hot. I can't move. Jack, look at me. Ethan, you're not alone, all right? I've got you. He pulls Ethan free, wrapping him in his jacket. The ceiling groans above them. A V collapses, narrowly missing them both. Jack. Not today. He covers Ethan's face and charges through the smoke, guiding him toward the back stairs. Flames lick at his sleeves, the air thick with ash. Outside, the firefighters finally break through the front, but from the alley, a figure stumbles out, carrying a small boy in his arms. The crowd gasps. Come at us, Flash. Jack collapses to his knees, coughing violently as paramedics rush over. Firefighter. He got the kid out. Somebody get him oxygen. Ethan's mother runs forward, tears streaming down her face. Mother. Ethan. Oh my God. Ethan. She hugs her son, crying. Then she looks at Jack. His face blackened with soot, eyes half up. Mother sobbing. You saved him. Thank you. Jack gives a faint smile, barely able to speak. Jack, just doing what anyone should. For the first time in years, someone looked at Jack Turner, not with pity, but with gratitude. Wait, That's the homeless guy they just cleared out yesterday, isn't it? Yeah. Guess the city's eyesore just became a hero. But the fire was only the beginning, because when the mayor arrived, the story took a turn no one expected. The fire was out. The boy was safe. For most people, that would be the end of the story. But for Jack Turner, it was only the beginning of another battle, one he never saw coming. Asterisk. Asterisk. Reporter number 1. Asterisk. Asterisk. Major Holloway. Any comment on the incident? Major. Smooth Hill. Tragic event. But thank God our city's emergency services responded swiftly. Heroes. All of them. Asterisk, asterisk, Mayor, whispering to aid. Asterisk, asterisk, that's one of the homeless, isn't he? Ide. Yes, sir. Word is, he went in before the firefighters. Major smiling brodo. Bring him over. I want the people to see their city cares. Jack Wickle. Hey, I can walk. Office, Mayor just wants to thank you, sir. Asterisk. Asterisk. Mayor. Asterisk, asterisk. This man risked his life today. A true hero. Proof that no matter your circumstances, courage lives in all of us. Jack, I just did what anyone would have done. That boy. Asterisk. Asterisk. Mayor. Cutting him off. Asterisk. Asterisk. Yes. Yes. Humble as heroes always are, the city owes you its gratitude. Let this be a reminder, we're launching a new program to help asterisk people like Mr. Turner find shelter and purpose. Together, we'll rebuild lives. Asterisk. Asterisk. Jack firmly. Asterisk. Asterisk. Wait a minute. You don't even know me. Yesterday your people threw away my things, said I was trash. Asterisk. Asterisk, Mayor. Asterisk. Asterisk. I think there's been a misunderstanding. Asterisk. Asterisk. Jack interrupting. Louder. Asterisk. Asterisk. I was sleeping under the bridge, and your men, your orders, took everything I had. But today, when that kid was dying, I didn't think about asterisk politics, asterisk. I just asterisk. Asterisk? Because that's what a man's supposed to do. Major, forcing a smile. Mr. Turner, let's not turn this into something it's not. Asterisk, asterisk, Jack shouting. Asterisk, asterisk, you want to talk about rebuilding lives? Then stop using us as your photo props. Major hissing. You don't understand how this works. I can make you a hero, or I can make you disappear again. Choose wisely. Jack Quieto. I've already disappeared once. I'm not afraid to do it again. Reporter en dos, tu cámara. It seems today's hero isn't just saving lives. He's exposing truths the city would rather hide. Aide, N, Urvas. Sir. Social media is already spreading his speech. A man with nothing left to lose had just shaken the most powerful office in the city. And in that moment, Jack Turner, the forgotten soldier, became the voice of every unseen soul in those cold streets. Asterisk. Asterisk? Jack softly. To himself. Asterisk. Asterisk. You can't fake courage, Mr. Mayor. Not when the fire's real. Sometimes, heroes don't wear medals. They wear scars. And sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is speak the truth, even when no one wants to hear it. The story spread faster than the flames ever did. One man's act of courage had done what speeches and promises never could. It made the city asterisk feel asterisk again. Jack walking through the same park where he used to sit alone. Now, people nod. As a man offers him coffee. A young woman hands him a folded note. a thank you card with a child's drawing of a firefighter and a soldier. For years, Jack Turner was invisible, but the day he ran into that fire, people finally saw more than a man without a home. They saw a heart still burning for something good. Jag sits on a bench. Ethan runs up, smiling, holding a small medal. "Ethan, Mom said you're a real hero. I wanted you to have this." He hands Jack the medal, a simple toy medal. Jack's eyes glisten. Jack. "Thanks, Solia. I'll wear it with pride." Ethan hugs him, then runs back to his mother. Jack watches them go, a faint smile on his weathered face. The mayor's campaign soon crumbled under public outrage, but Jack didn't seek revenge or fame. He just wanted peace. The city offered him a place to live, a small job at the veterans' shelter. For the first time in years, he had a bed and a door that locked from the inside. Jack volunteering at the shelter, helping another homeless man fill out a form. His movements are calm, purposeful. "Jack, take it slow, brother. We've all been there." The man nods gratefully. Jack looks out the window. Sunlight breaking through the clouds. Narrator ve o. He couldn't change the past, but he could change one life at a time. And maybe that was enough. They once called him broken, but the truth is, some people aren't broken. They're just waiting for the right moment to rise again. Because heroes don't always wear uniforms. Sometimes they wear pain. And the greatest fire they ever face is the one they refuse to let burn them down.